And it's going to be Washington off. The tip. Bryant outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Holiday. Fast break. Here we go. Williamson outside. And Worthy pulls it down. Bryant right side. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
And the free throw, no good, but they'll get the ball back here. So it's Washington now. There's a screen by Love. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Oh, my goodness! A ridiculous slam!
Yeah!
That was nice.
Insane throwdown right there.
And it's Doncic missing. And it's Garland with the ball for the Rockets. Down low. Malone. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Showing off the power right there. Karl Malone does not mess around down low.
To the wing, right side. Beyond the arc. Bryant, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's James. And he can't bank that one in. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Well, Grant, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Graham.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Well, I tell you what, you got to keep Yao Ming out of the paint. Guy is just too big and too strong and has too good a touch to let him catch it that close.
And Bryant, here we go. Holiday grabs the miss. And there's James from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch-and-shoot ability.
Pass to Yao. Lets it go from deep. And stolen by Williamson. And there's James from the arc. Rebound, Washington. Doncic, right side. Here's Worthy. Washington moving the ball around. Second chance shot. And no good, trying to use the glass. Houston leading by 3. Here's James. 6 to shoot. Inside. Pass to Malone. That three's off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now Bryant. It's off his leg. And it's whistled to kick.
Houston substitution. 0. Delbert Arenas.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Yao. Back to Doncic. 4 on the clock. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right.
Oh, my goodness!
Anything in the bag on that one.
Yeah!
Bring it home. Send it in. Throw it down.
Here's Bryant. Holiday grabs the miss.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's James. He got a piece of it.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Worthy can't hit. Houston leading by 5. Oh, and the jam by James.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
To end the drought. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
Pass to Worthy. There's a screen by Love. To the inside. Robinson with a steal. Here's Arenas. Knocked away. Wizards trail by 6. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
To the paint. Here's Yao. And he dunks it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. And that one misses.
He's a guy that has some fire to him, both on the floor and in the locker room. You know, Mourning is that guy that loves to motivate himself and his teammates.
And it's Doncic missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And that one's good. James.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, what Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide." Back over to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you.
Boy, Kobe wanted to dish out some pain with that one. He put some hurt on the rack there.
Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And it's James with the jam.
Good defensive reflexes from Zion. Sees a chance to force a turnover and turns it into a fast break.
Bryant outside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, PA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Gets it off. The shot won't fall. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Houston. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
The Rockets lead by 5. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Graham, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
First personal foul. First team foul. Rocket substitution.
To the inside.
Darius Garland.
Here's Arenas. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. And it's a 10-point Houston lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Yeah, he's very quick on his feet. You can see it when Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drives.
Houston working the ball around. 18 feet out. And it's Houston scoring again.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten him into the hole.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement and knowing how to break defenses down.
And a deep three from Garland. Three-pointer off the mark. Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Cunningham. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
DC family, time to welcome your Wizards dancer.
James with the ball. 13 points in the game. Pass. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Wizards trail by 8. And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
James down the lane. And slam dunk by James.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Red can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Right wing. Pass to Mutombo. And stolen by Williamson. Here's James. And James throws it down.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
The kick out to Banchero. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Houston substitution.
James outside. into the lane. And slam dunk by James.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands make LeBron James's drives deadly.
Pass to Banchero. James with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for Houston. With the fadeaway. That one a little long.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Here's Banchero. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Takes it inside. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
To halt the run. It's hauled in by Houston. LeBron hammers it home.
Assist from.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Doncic. And another miss by Washington.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
LeBron on the attack. Unbridled fury and force.
Bryant outside. To the middle. Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Doncic outside. LeBron with the rebound.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it. Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Driving to the basket. Down low. Tries again. Love grabs the miss. Wizards trail by 20. Pass to Mutombo. Out to the right wing. Here's Worthy. Off target from three-point range. And it's Houston's ball. James with the ball. Picked up by Cunningham. James can't get it to go.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
And they go to the intentional foul. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back over to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And it's Cunningham missing. Houston leading by 20. Here's Arenas. Mutombo with the rebound.
Just 1 bucket in 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
And here's Bryant outside. Inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
Arenas with the bucket.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
To the inside. It's stolen. They push it up 4 on 3. And stolen by Cunningham. Robinson with a steal. Stolen by Bryant. To the middle. Pass to Cunningham. Robinson with the block. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Arenas. Over Bryant. Nice touch on the bank shot. Arenas has got 6 points in the quarter.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack. They just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Over to the left wing. It's stolen by James. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
And here's Young. Let's go with a 3. Washington again can't hit. James attacking, and then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping.
To the left side wing. Back to Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his 1st foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
James outside. Rebound by the Wizards.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
Pass to Banchero. Outside Young. The 3 ball. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Stojakovic, no good. Houston leading by 23. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Arenas. Fader on the way. And he can't get that one.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Young. It's tipped.
Good to see Malone working hard on the defensive end. His team appreciates that type of effort.
So for Washington, here's Worthy. He's scoreless. Over James. Worthy can't hit. Back comes Houston in transition. And it's James with the jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know,
Oh, wow!
Get
Come
out
on,
of the way!
with authority.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Here's Worthy. It's hauled in by Houston.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
So often, LeBron in the lane results in a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from James. There's 48 seconds left in the third. And they doubled up Doncic. Pass to Worthy. Jacks up a three. Good work defensively by James.
They keep going back to the same person expecting a different result. He hasn't scored the entire period.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Bryant, no good. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-5 run. "20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Yao. And here we go. The Rockets in transit.
Oh, man, I did not see that coming.
With authority.
Did he just do that?
Wow. Man.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
38.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Rockets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Wizards. Pass to Yao. And with the new two-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized team.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
Here's Garland. James outside. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
It's picked off. And it's James with the jam.
Assist goes
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Outside Love. Bryant, right side. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Houston ball.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal.
Well, he is going to the line, but that's not a bad play by the defense. I mean, you just can't let LeBron run free. I think you're always better off making him earn it at the line.
That one's no good.
finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it. The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Another steal! It's James on the wing. The three is up. Love grabs the miss.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Kicks it out to Bryant. And stolen by Holiday. And there's James from the arc. Sinks the tray. James has got 8 points in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Houston.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Yao Ming.
And the free throw, no good. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Washington, Luka Doncic. One shot.
And that one misses.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Three-pointer. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
The shot by James, no good. And it's Washington with the ball. And here's Bryant outside. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
That's a second-made three, first of this half.
It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. The fadeaway. James can't get it to go. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Houston. James inside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. James has got 56 in the game.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
And the Wizards with possession here. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Holiday. Oh, LeBron with the slam.
Assist from.
Well, he's got such quick hands, does Holiday, and he's a superb defender because his hands are quick, he moves his feet, and he does a nice job reading the opponents and gets after steals as a result.
It's tipped and stolen by Williamson. Here's James. Up and in on the layup.
LeBron James.
James has got 60.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Looking to get back on track. And the layup is good by Doncic.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
James inside. Oh, misses the dunk. And so it's Washington with it. And Carroll with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Now shot is off.
2 minutes.
James inside. It's rebounded by Washington. And Carroll right side. Washington moving the ball around. Stojakovic no good. Here's James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's Stojakovic. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Stojakovic has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant. Kind of mean on that one. Oh, wow.
Malone, an outstanding passer at the power forward position. He's got really good floor awareness and has a really good understanding of when to get the ball to the open man.
Second personal foul.
No good on that one. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. I really think it helps.
Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo! This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish.
Oh,
How about that
powerful
one?
jam.
Woo!
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
James goes in. Rebound Washington. And here's the fast break. And Doncic launches from deep. From downtown. And here's Bryant outside. Rebounded by Mourning. Here's James. And the layup is good off the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade.